Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. We have been challenged by Baitalon, and this is apparently a much harder challenge. And looking in the background, it certainly looks like it's a possibility. We will see what we shall see. There is no time limit, so if you're expecting something short, well, it might happen. I mean, I don't know, but it could be a long slog. And I had my headphones on, and I don't know really why, because there's no reason for that. So they're off. I'm relaxed. I'm good. It's Thursday night, 9:15. Let's do this. Leroy. There's a flag. There's another flag. There's another flag. This is one of those things where we're going to have, a bunch of flags. So that probably won't be helpful. But it might be, because it could be telling what flags that we have. Let's see. Not sure what that is. Let's go this way towards the trolley. See, these look like white crescent, the blue. I know this flag, actually. I mean, I don't know this flag, but I know this flag. You know what I mean? I have seen this flag before. I just don't recall what that flag signifies. There's a trolley. Intramuros. Intramuros? Uno. Perhaps un, if it's Italian. We appear to be in a fort of some sort. All I could tell you is that's not the flag of Texas, so that wasn't like Spanish and somehow we're magically in. Anyone else notice, like, are you tilting your head the same way I'm tilting my head to try and make this image straight? Whoever was taking these pictures for Google, didn't really think about keeping their head straight. That's okay. I'm not going to judge. Are you going to judge? That'd be very rude of you to judge. If this is it, if we're only stuck in this courtyard, this could be bad. Really. Because all I have is this flag. I'm not sure, really, about that flag. I don't know. I'm going to adjust my screen just a little bit here. I just noticed that we could probably get a little bit more of the view in here. There we go. A little bit more. Not much. We'll keep the full map. You don't need the compass rose. Unless you want the compass rose. We'll consider that later. It's not as good in the retro, though. Alright, let's use the keyboard. I really just... I have to, like, turn my head sideways to... Yeah, that flag would be everything, man. If I could figure out what that's from, how great would that be? Is this like one of the city-states of Italy? It looks to be a golden sun, a field white, with then an azure and red. I don't know how you'd describe that actually in a flag. Oh, hello. Hello, Fort? Fort Pineapple. No. That's silly. Oh, come on. I lost the sign. How could I have lost the sign? I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. To understanding. Well, it's a base reference for you there. Fort. Please. Plaza de something. Fort. Okay, well, look, you see that sign? Go to that sign. Thank you. Fort Santiago, one of the oldest forts in Manila. Built in 1571 on the site of the native settlement of Raja Sulman. Oh, Sulman, of course. First fort was I don't know when it bleeds out. Okay, used as depot of the U.S. Transportation Corps before turnover to the Philippine government in 1946, etc., etc. So we're on Manila, which is over here. The Philippines are all over here somewhere. Yeah, they're there. I knew this. Manila. Okay, now we just have to find, in all of Manila, Fort Santiago. Perhaps it's in Santiago City. That's where I would put Fort Santiago. Robinson's Place, Santiago, which would be helpful if I was going to stay there. Forts are brown. because it would be a historical site. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Come on. Fort Santiago's got to be in Santiago City. Iglesia ni Cristo. Santiago North Central High School. I knew it. As soon as it 4 lanes. I thought that said 4 lanes for a second. I got all excited. Denied. Plenty of bus stops. What are you? University. Old Public Market. Santiago City Fire Station. I feel like we're on the right track here. But it's just a matter of finding the right place. Would it be in a park? I suppose it could be. That's more of a university. What did you say? No. That's a church. That's not helpful. Zoom out a smidge. I mean, that's more than a smidge, I understand. See, of course, the obvious thing was that it would be in Santiago City, so of course it's not in Santiago. Why would it be? What are you? You're Santiago East School. What are you? Santiago City Helipad. Well, obviously. What are you? An elementary school. So yellow is school. Yellow we don't want. It's brown. I'm pretty sure brown's the color we're looking for. This brown. Or it could be green, because it could be in a park. Right? Red, I think, is hospitals. Yeah. So that's no good. What about this? That's Phoenix Petrol Station, apparently. What about this? Greenland Homes Subdivision Park. Nope. I mean, how far could we be if we just plunk it down in Santiago City, right? I mean, not that bad, assuming Fort Santiago was there. Built on the site of the native settlement of Raja Suljman. First fort was a palisade structure of logs and earth destroyed in the Lumbawang, blah, 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 and then it gets blurry. Former headquarters of the Philippines Division of the U.S. AFRI, occupied by the Japanese military in 1942, where hundreds of civilians and guerrillas, like fighters, guerrillas, were imprisoned, tortured, and executed, destroyed in the Battle of Manila in 1940 something. Used as a depot, of course, the freedom of the restoration and maintenance of the fort began in 1951 under the National Park Development something management was turned over to the something administration in 1992. All right. That's not helpful. If the fort is not in Santiago City, and there's nothing that says it has to be, right? I mean, not a thing. How far off are we going to be? Manila is not that big. Is Manila also a city on Manila? Because if it were, it is. So what if we come down into Manila itself, right? And see if we can't find this fort somewhere. National Oil Corporation, that's not what we're after. No, that appears to be a sporting field in the university. No, that's the city jail. The Central Market. UST College of Science. No. 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 If I were a palace, where would I be? I don't know. Not up there. That looks man-made. Wow. I think it's more likely to be in Manila than it is to be in Santiago, which means, of course, it's in Santiago. I'm not sure I like this. Oh, I think I like it a lot. 1.39 kilometers. Blue is the correct one. Oh, there it is, Fort Santiago. You people were shouting at me. It's on Bonifacio Drive. It's on Bonifacio Drive. I didn't see it. Oh. All right. I mean, yeah, I'm complaining, right? Because I've got 6,300 points. Could have had 6,400. All right. That's a good first round. All right. Where are we now? Oh, that looks creepy. Something's going on with this. Is this America? Is this the real world? Where are we here? This is creepy as all else. It looks, I don't know how it looks in the video. Looking at the preview screen, it looks about similar to what I'm looking at here. And it just looks creepy. I like it. Alright, let's go this way. Come on. Whoa! That was unexpected. We went from nighttime to daytime. Look at that gorgeous water. I'm going to make a guess here and say that we're in the Caribbean. Now, you might get blue like that somewhere else, but man, when you think of bright blue, you think Caribbean, right? And I can't be the only one. And we're back at night. Let's go this way. And we're back in day. Very gorgeous. Maybe having a wedding. Maybe we're crashing the wedding. Maybe these are the wedding pictures. That would be funny. Well, that's interesting. If that's inappropriate in a foreign language, I do apologize because I'm not aware. It's a resort, right? That much is clear. So we're at a resort somewhere. This is not helpful. Are you aware of this? Baitalon? Well, that first one was just a gimme. Just put a little flag up there to give me hope. Yeah, I've gone everywhere I can go. No, I haven't been here. I suppose it could be Hawaii. Which is a problem, right? Because Hawaii and the Caribbean are very, very different. But it could be Hawaii. Let's go this way. Excuse me, could you be so kind? Are we in Hawaii? Kind of looks like we might be in Hawaii. This could go south easily. Because if my first inclination is the Caribbean, what's the Gulf of Mexico look like from the Floridan shore? I don't know. It's been so long since I've been on Sanibel Island. I don't think it looked like this, though. This looks more like Hawaii. I've used all my resources, really. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get off of this beach. I mean, we're going to try, right? We're going to try and get onto this path. No, we're back in the creepy nighttime again. And we're back to the creepy daytime. And the creepy nighttime. Okay, so... Quick! Tell by the position of the stars. It's actually not a bad idea. So... Let's see, do we see any of the traditional celestial wanderers that we would expect to see in the northern versus southern hemisphere? Because that could help. I don't recognize any star formations, but that doesn't mean they're not there. There could be too much light coming from the beach. There could just be, any number of reasons, really, of why I wouldn't recognize what was happening. Just plain stupidity could be. That could be part of the reason. I mean, that kind of looks like Ursa Minor, doesn't it? Kinda. I'm going to say Hawaii. I'm going to live with this choice. This could be a bad choice. In Hawaii, on Oahu, at a place where we can see that we're no, I don't like that. Not that island. You can see islands to our north. So let's pull out again. Let's say we're actually on... I said Oahu, didn't I? I meant Oahu. We should have gone to Oahu. Let's say we're here. I don't know why. I mean, I'm expecting to get 0 points after that 6,300 miracle. Yeah. Now, in a way, I was right, because we were in the Pacific, but completely not. Oh, we're in Fiji. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could buy that. See, I've never been to Fiji. That's actually the first I've ever seen pictures of Fiji, so, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, well, you know, moving on. This is neat. I like this. This is very cool. It's a waterfall. Dirt. This isn't Niagara, is it? Doesn't really look like it. No, there would be more city if this were Niagara. This looks more like maybe something in the Amazon? I'm not sure. Definitely a tourist location. This is very impressive. That's a statistically significant amount of water. And if it were Niagara, I would expect that. I'd just expect there to be more civilization. Oh, I also wouldn't expect to see some tree like that. Okay, so let's go along. We can go along, so let's and see what we shall see. Don't drop your iPad. Other tablets are available. That may have been another tablet. I honestly don't know. I don't own an iPad. Oh, here we go. Signage. Trail. Trail is this way. Okay, what do you say? What does the fox say? Ticket office. Elevator. R7. $7 dollars. $7 dollars. The Capa de Chuva. Raincoats, $7. Brazil. You see this? I see Brazil. So, we are apparently, oh ho! Departure of the first bus from the visitation center. And the last return from Porto Canoas. Alright. Brazil. Porto Canoas. Let's find rivers. Because if we're at a waterfall, we're probably at a river. Porto Canoas. Look at all this. This is a serious river happening right here. Porto Canoas. I'm not sure that this is fruitful, that I'm going to find what I need to find this way, but at the same time, there would be, you would think, something that would say, hey, big waterfall. Come check it out, right? I mean, it could be any of these parts, really. World Cup Soccer in Manaus. It could be over here. It could be in lots of places. But there's a bus to get there. San Francisco. South Francisco, of course. But I mean, I don't know. Well, that's not Brazil anymore, so that's out. We lost a river. That's not Brazil anymore. I mean, there's not a lot of river, right? There's rivers here, there's rivers up there. So we're looking for Porto Canoas. Porto Alegre. This is probably the state that it's in, and I just can't read it. Or like the Brazilian Park Organization or something. R dollar. Is that what the Brazilians use for their currency? R dollars? I don't know. I mean, it's the flag of Brazil, right? Let's say we're like here-ish. No, let's say Don't worry, I haven't died. I'm really concentrating, trying to figure out where along these rivers this waterfall would be. All right, let's go back to the beginning. How do we do that here? Oh, the giant return to start location button? Could be it. Let's look at this land formation here. The river comes down and travels north, actually. So we're going north from this waterfall. And this waterfall starts to our east. East, south, west, and it goes to the north. It's emptying into this basement. It's everywhere going to the north. Well, we know the Amazon runs the other way, right? We know it runs north. I would think then we're in one of these two places. That's my guess. It could be poor. But this kind of thing that's going on, all of this stuff draining into here. Or look at this. Right? Look at all that. I'm going with this. How far can it be? Pretty damn far, turns out. We're not in Brazil. Oh, we are barely in Brazil. Wow. Puerto Canoas. On the Rio Iguaçu, on the border between Argentina and Brazil. I wonder... No, I don't think I would have gotten, because the bridge ends on the border. So I would have never gotten to Argentina, but I wonder if I could have seen it somewhere. Wow, I don't know. That's a cool location. Alright, this is definitely harder. The first one, I just got lucky, I think. I am in a tower. This is all I get. That's it. I mean, maybe if I click on one of the roads, I'll get lucky and it'll let me jump down. But we're in a tower. On a river. Oh, that's just scary. How are we in a helicopter or something? Just hovering above this location, about to land? What's going on here? That looks Asian in architecture. High rises, but clean. Can I click down? No, I cannot. Nope. This is not going to be easy. Alright, we're on a wide river. Not commercial. Not to any significant degree, anyway. At the top of what would be a tower, but if we're on a tower, it's twice as high as any other building in this area. And immediately the Reading Rainbow theme just jumped in my head. Because I can go twice as high. There's a butterfly in the sky. I mean, what's this monument all about? Right across from what appears to be some sort of imperial palace. So seeing a palace like that, I've got a number of questions or ideas. And pardon the crackling of the knuckles there. I just had to relieve a little bit of tension. But I'm not sure. Are we in Japan? Are we in China? Are we in Korea? Where are we over there? We could be in Thailand for that matter. I mean, we could be anywhere. I don't know. I do not know. You got me stumped, Baitalon. Could be Kuala Lumpur. We still got one more to go after this. tumbling. I mean, right, look. I'm going to say we're in China. So if we're in China, we got to figure out where in China, because this is much cleaner than I would expect. There's not a significant amount of smog, although there is in that direction. All right, look. What are the big cities in China? Beijing, Peking, right? What else? Canton down the south, Shanghai, of course, Hangzhou, Hong Kong. Let's say it's Beijing. All right. Is there a river in Beijing? Yes, over here. What are you? Translate that, would you? Come on. That doesn't appear to be it. A golf club. Do you see a golf club? No. There is no golf club. Okay, this is north. Let's keep it in mind. I'm looking north right now, so I need a north-south river, which I have. But there's no golf course. Now we've jumped the shark. It's a fairly big river. What's this all about? No, not helpful. I mean, there's like a park to both sides of the river. And then there's the ocean. Okay, so... Let's not say Beijing. Let's say Shanghai, then. We need some north-south action going on. I'm not so sure about this. Yangtze River is just astronomically huge. Are we looking at an island, perhaps? Could be. I mean, this certainly looks like an island that grows out of it. Going north. Here's our bridge. So going south, does it whip around the corner? Yeah. This could be it. Is there a train behind me? Wait, which bank? This is going north-south, so this is the east bank. So I'm looking at the south right now, so east is over here. Is there a train line going through here? That's tough to say. How far from the water? Not far. There could be. Is there more water that way? No. No more water. That we can easily see anyway. Zoom out a smidge. No, I don't like it back that far. I kind of like it here, honestly. I sort of like it right here. There's no palace across the way there, though. I tell you, I don't like this one at all, to be honest with you. But I'm going to put it here and just be horribly wrong because we're in Japan or something. Korea. North Korea, in point of fact. Pyongyang. One, I did not know that there was footage in Pyongyang. Two, perhaps that's why it was an aerial view only. That's it. I don't know, man. Alright, last chance. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're in... Alright, what do you say? Cash point. Alright, not helpful. Manakato Airtel. Lazava. Epicari. I'm not sure which. Either one, really. Well, there's words this way, so of course I can't go that way. Please. It's a bazaar of some sort, and for whatever reason I can only go down the main drag. To here, apparently. I'm not allowed to go down the side drags. I don't know why, but I'm not. Shop Bleu. You mean Morocco? What's on your shirt? I mean, if you told me it was a poor area of Morocco, I'd buy it. Magic Center. Babyless something. Via, that's actually, no, that's a hair brand of some sort. Perhaps facial, I'm not sure. Women's Garnier, yeah, okay, L'Oreal. It's a women's cosmetics shop. Fleur. Just more brands. Again, can we take, why are we angled? Marchandises General. Algiers? Maybe? Sony JVC, blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Nothing jumping out at me. And it really only is down this one. I mean, it's French, right? It looks like French. The people look to be Southern Mediterranean. So if you're Southern Mediterranean and French, it's like Morocco. Or Algiers. Right? I mean, I can't be the only one thinking that, right? Well, I'll give you this. This was definitely harder. I mean... That's the thing. I would expect to see more than just French. I'd expect to see the Arabic writing as well. So, are we what? French influence down here. Côte d'Ivoire. Ghana is English. Benin, Nigeria, I think is French. It's going to be just brutal. I mean, no matter what I do, it's going to be brutal. Challenge for the sake of being hard. I don't know about that. Says the person, of course. I understand. The whole perfect New York City thing. I get that. I get that. I don't know. Camera's garbage. Language is not helpful. .com. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Cool. We must be enjoying it. That looks like water, doesn't it? We can't go that far, but it looks like we're on the water or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Game over, man. I basically have to ask myself, am I in the Mediterranean coast? Or am I down here? I think we're down here. Ivory Coast. Senegal. They speak French in Senegal. Alright, we're going to Senegal. Ah! Madagascar. Brutal. Brutal. Well, that's the challenge. I mean, up front we knew it was going to be hard. Give us a slam dunk at the Philippines, and then the rest of the way, brutal. Just brutal. So, well, there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that's going on. Thanks to Baitalon for this challenge. And until next time, cheers.